What's up guys, and welcome back to another tune and build tutorial for me again today. This is going to be the first in the Fast and the Furious set that I'm doing. I did a few promos yesterday for me, give you guys a chance to vote for which one you wanted to see between the Supra, the Charger and the Skyline, and the one that got the majority of the votes or the majority of the comments was the one we've got on screen, the Toyota Supra. So that's the one we're going to start with today. Hopefully the build on this one will be quite interesting. And something that I haven't really done before, or haven't done a video before, so you may have a few questions at the end of it, but build it up, give it a run for yourself, see how you get on with it, and hopefully it will be something new for you. So then we'll go on to the upgrades to start off with, and the conversion we have in this, the engine conversion is the street powertrain swap. So yeah, you want the first option. Drivetrain, I'll show you, but it's stock, still rear-wheel drive. Aspiration conversion, we've gone with the centrifugal supercharger. So that's the conversions done. We'll move on to the engine upgrades. Air filter is street. Fuel system is stock. Ignition is stock as well. Exhaust is street. Cams are stock. Valves are stock as well. Displacement, that's stock as well. Pistons and compression are stock. Supercharger upgrade is race. Intercooler is stock as always. Oil and cooling is stock as well. Finally the flywheel, that's stock as well. So once you've done the conversion and the engine upgrade, you should have around, or should have exactly 461 brake horsepower with 456 pound-foot of torque, which is quite a lot for B-Class, and as some of you have seen, that's probably why it absolutely rockets off the line, and you can easily make up a couple of places off the line straight away. But we'll have a look at platform and handling. Brakes are race. Springs and dampers are race as well. Front anti-roll bars are race. Rear anti-roll bars are race as well. Roll cage is race. And weight reduction is race as well. So that's all the platform and handling done. We'll move on to drivetrain. So the clutch is stock as always, because you use manual with clutch. Transmission is race. Driveline, that's race as well. Differential is race as well. So that's all the drivetrain, platform and handling and engine upgrades done. So we've only got tyres and aero left, so we'll do aero next. This is a no aero build. We haven't got any Forza aero on this at all, so you can pretty much choose whichever front bumper you want, except the race front bumper. I just want to try and get a speed tune and get a bit more power of it. With all that power it's got, trying to get a bit more speed down the straights and not have it restricted by the aero that's on it. So yeah, the one I've gone with is the Bombex. Rear wing, I've gone with the Dune one, just for the Fast and the Furious look. The other ones look a bit iffy apart from that one, but yeah. Rear bumper is street as well, but obviously you can choose whichever one you want. Side skirts, again, choose whichever ones you like the look of and which one you think suit the car best. And finally bonnet, I've added the extra street bonnet on it just to give it the extra grooves on the front. As you probably saw with the rear wing, if you do put the Forza one on, it does actually drop your PI and drop your PI a little bit. I think it's 2 points on the back and 1 point on the front, so that does give you 3 PI, but you will lose a bit of speed, top speed, if you're using it on the power tracks. So yeah, just feel free to stick that on if you want, but for the build I've got and the one I've been using that you've seen in my lobbies, I've gone with the no aero build. The car doesn't really need aero anyway, it handles fine, so as long as you don't lose it on the tight and twisty tracks, you should be fine. Now on to the interesting bit, tyres and rims. The tyre compound we've got on this are the drag tyres. Now that is probably the main reason why when you launch off the line you get an immense amount of grip and you can just power away from cars straight away. That is a big advantage off the start line. You've probably seen in my videos you can overtake 1 or 2 cars quite easily off the line. Also, when you're getting the power down at the corners, it helps there as well. You virtually eliminate all the wheel spin, and you can just power out the corners and get on the gas really early and get all that power down and get down the straight. So yeah, it does lower the handling slightly, but what we can do to counteract that, I mean, I'll show you quickly the tyre widths. The tyre width front is stock, and the tyre width rear is stock as well. So all we've got on is drag tyres. We haven't upgraded the wheel, the width sizes or anything like that. The wheels we've got with this, I think you will need to upgrade the wheels. I've gone with the FM10s. The reason why you need to upgrade the wheels and the reason why you can kind of counteract the effect of the drag tyre is the rim sizes. If you boost the rim sizes up to the max they can go, I mean I've done that on the front, I'll show you the rear as well. The rear are the biggest wheels you can get on it. What that does and what it feels like it does is to actually take some of the tyre flex away. So the tyre flex of the tyre moving when you go around the corner that you get with the drag tyres is reduced quite a lot by the wheel rims being increased because you get a lower profile tyre. This is something that I found out in Forza 4 when I was organising a championship and we was using drag tyres, and that is one of the things that I found out that make the car actually handle a lot better than it will do just on stock drag tyres with the stock wheel size. So yeah, that's the wheel and rims. Something a little bit new in this video. I haven't done a drag tyre build, especially for a circuit race, on this yet. So that's the build done. So now I'll move on to the tune. So the tyres, we've got 27 and 27.5 for the pressure. Gearing, that's what I've got. 3.6, 2.66, 1.79, 1.35, 1.07, 0.87 and 0.73. Alignment, front camber is -2.4 and rear camber is -2.4 as well. Now that's quite a lot more than I usually run. I've been speaking to a few guys. I mean, I've got one guy on my friends list who's in the top 30 in the world on most tracks. He's super fast, and he was saying that now he runs a lot more camber on his front and rear, and how that actually helps quite a bit in cornering. The inside of your tyres will heat up on the straight, but as you go around the bends where you need the grip, it does kind of even itself out. I've tested this a little bit with the telemetry as much as I can, and it does seem to have an effect. So it's another thing to think of, guys. So yeah, 2.4 or -2.4 for front and rear camber. Toe, I've gone with 0.1 and -0.2. Front caster is 5.1. Anti-roll bars in this, I've got it super stiff, so I've got it 35.02 and 35.26. Springs, 727.5 and 600.7, with the ride height both front and rear at 6. Damping, I've got 8.3 and 8, and bump is 4.6 and 4.4. Aero, we can't adjust because it's a non-aero build. Brake pressure, I've got mine at 53% and 111%, but as always you can set that up however you want. And differential for this is 79% and 44%. So once you've got that, you should have the benchmark figures on the left, and your car should be ready to race. So there's been quite a few new things in this, things I haven't done before. We've got increased camber, drag tyres, and a no aero build. But you've also seen it in the lobbies. This is one of my favourite cars in B class at the moment. It does really well on the majority of tracks. Any tracks with sweeping corners, that's where the drag tyres have a bit of an effect. They don't really hold up well on sweeping corners, but places where you have slower corners, it's fine, and then the acceleration you need to get out, that's probably the best sort of tracks you're going to use, such as Sebring. Sebring have got a lot of acceleration zones with braking zones and tight corners and then acceleration zones again. So that's probably the one place that you might want to test it out, and other tracks that are similar to that as well. So guys, that's the first Fast and the Furious build. I've got the other two coming up, the Skyline, which is, I can't tell you, it's four-wheel drive, and I can't tell you how much I enjoy driving that car. It handles absolutely immense. It just grips like there's no tomorrow. And my Dodge Charger build, which is just fucking crazy fast. You probably saw in the promo I had to actually come off the throttle because I was going to hit that Evo from the rear, and it's just it's just immense down the straights. Yeah, so I've got them two coming up as well, and that will hopefully build up your collection. We've also got my Honda S2000 build as well for you, those of you that are after the S2000 and the Fast and Furious. Check out those videos, and you can build that up, and I'm sure there's a paint on the storefront somewhere that you can apply to it. And yeah guys, so lots of new things to try out, build it up, stick the tune on, give it a whirl, let me know what you think. And as always, if you enjoyed this, feel free to hit the like button below. I do appreciate all the likes I get, and it really does help the channel grow, which is trying to do. More viewers means more videos. Happy days. So yeah guys, until next time, have fun, and I'll see you all soon.